my eyes. The window was open. So anytime you sit by the window in the evening, even in the daytime, especially when there's traffic, I want to say, guys, because it's been a roller coaster the past week. I don't know if your phone has been lost before, you really understand what I'm talking about. It's really, really crazy. Like, if somebody asked me when was the last time you cried, I believe that would be a week ago, because you know when you're crying, like, it's not even about the phone. It's not even about the phone, but my content on it. I think of it like you're a market woman and you've gone to the farm to go and get your food stuff to come and sell in the market. You've got everything with all your money, knowing that I come to sell to get it back. You come back to the shop and everything is gone. I mean, you kind of know that you can start all over, but then just think of how devastating it is. It was crazy. So let me just do a quick story. I wanted to do this live, but I just thought, let me record it and then I'll post. So in a way it was my fault, but it's really also not my fault. But then, so I went to Kaswa. I went past Kaswa, and around 8 p.m, around 7:30 to 8 p.m, I was returning to Weija or Accra. And I think on that day, I was trying to edit a video. I was actually checking my Instagram and thinking of editing a video like always. Which of course, let me just tell you guys, if you know somebody that can help me with editing my videos, it won't take much. I don't really know how much it could cost or something, but I'm thinking if I could get somebody to edit my videos, because that's a bit, it's part of the reason I'm always holding my phone, because I'm always trying to make an attempt to edit my phone, be on Instagram, WhatsApp and all that, so it's a whole lot. So I was in the car and all the time I'm attentive, you know, I'm always attentive, like, because I know that it's a possibility. So on that day, I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. But when we got to the bridge, the Kaswa bridge, when we got there, I don't know, my mind was just off and I was holding the phone. Guys, my life flashed before my eyes. I don't know if you guys can relate, but I know somebody might say, well, it's just the phone, but as a content creator, imagine you've shot content, a lot of content over, let's say, almost 10 videos. You haven't edited them and you've not backed them up, and you lose them. Just imagine. And it's not even a certain video like I'm doing now that you are just at home. I traveled to create those content, and up till now, I've not been able to retrieve either of them, which I don't think I'll be able to, you know. So I've not really, since I grew up, I've not really cried like that before, but that day I was so disturbed. So let me just go back to the story. So when I got to the bridge, my mind was off, and I remember I was just holding my phone, and like I'm saying, my mind was off, so I wasn't really holding the phone securely. So it was just like, I think it was even with one hand with my earpiece. And you already know that pisses people a lot in the church. If you can relate or you've experienced that before, let me know. So I was just holding it, and all of a sudden, out of the window, guys, come and see me. I wanted to die in the church. It's not even a joke. So there were two guys behind me, two guys who were also going their way. They couldn't even understand how I was behaving, because they were like, one was like, "Madam, a phone thing, a phone." Like, he didn't understand that, like, what at all is it that I'm like, I want to cry and do what can me, but then again, my fault. What I said. So he was like, a phone bang. I'm like, he should stop what he's saying. It's not even about the phone, but my phone net. So, and before I said that, he was like, Anna, oh, SIM card. I'm like, SIM card? What's a SIM card? What's a SIM card? I'm like, no, it's not even the phone that I was using. If I even mention it to you guys right now, I'm sure you guys will be pissed off. Seriously. So anytime somebody asks me, I don't really want to mention the phone because I'm sure some of you know. But then, so it wasn't about the phone, because the phone, I think you can always get it, but the content. And you know how difficult it is to shoot some kind of content, and the content I had on it was one of those, especially my Akpatishi video. That video, I don't know how I'm going to get it back. I don't know which village, because I went to the village for that, somewhere deep in the village for that. I had to travel all the way, and I got that content, fortunately. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, even forget about this Find My iPhone bullshit. That thing is so annoying. If your phone gets missing, forget about it. That's Find My iPhone thing that the way somebody said the X and those ones above, you can actually find your phone or whatever, but I'm like, don't even bother. You get it? So that's about it. So like, and from that bridge to where I was getting down, it's about, it was in the evening, so let me say 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I was tapping my leg, stamping my feet, hitting the chair, crying. Nobody could even say anything to me. Nobody could like say anything. And the main part was even funny for me. When I got to my destination, as if you not take the money, somebody who is crying. Somebody who has just got her phone snatched and she's crying. Mate, is your virginistica. Mate, or your virginistica. You wouldn't even believe it. He called me and he was like, my money. I just gave it to him and I told him, well, like, I was saying this in my head, that, hey, mate, too much. So yeah, that's about it. So let me really describe how it was snatched so that you guys will be careful about it, so it doesn't happen to you. So basically, when you're in the streets of Accra, Kaswa, La Paz, Circle, and other places, I mean, it can happen everywhere, but the very places, and West Hills Mall, that was where my first one was taken. Yeah, so these places, the places I'm very sure of to you. So it was like the way I was sitting close to the window, and the window was open. Yeah, the window was open. So anytime you sit by the window in the evening, even in the daytime, especially when there's traffic, don't make yourself lose, else will betray you. So if you sit by the window and the window is open, make sure either you close it, either you have your phone in your bag, or don't use the phone. You get it? So he just puts his hand inside he just puts his hand through the window, snatched the phone, and then away. So when that happened, nobody was sitting close to me this way, so I just stood up. At the point that the thing happens, you are not able to really detect that, let me go and ask this person to open his bag and let me look in. That it wouldn't even occur to you. Did you get it? It wouldn't even occur to you. So that was it. And then I think I should have gotten down. I think I'll talk about this next. So I didn't get down. I sat in the car crying, and then I go home. Right. So that is how it happened. So let me talk about maybe what you can do when it happens to you, just in case you weren't careful enough. So what you can do is, when something like that happens to you, you can get, if it happens to you at Seiko or a Kaswa or some place like that, you can get down, ask the people who sell these second-hand phones on the glasses, and then ask them where they flash phones. What flash phones means, they'll clear everything on your phone, they'll bypass your lock system, and then your phone will become a new used phone. So you go to the place that they do those things and you tell them that this is what has happened. They'll let you describe your phone to them, so that just in case you are lucky to get a good person, they will call you if the thief happens to bring your phone to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if it's a wallpaper or something, you describe it to them, and then they'll call you to come for it. And also, if something like that happens, just that moment, get out from the car. Don't be quick to continue to sit in the car. You know, when it happens in that format that you're climbing the car and then they take it from your bag like this, don't be in a hurry to join the bus to go. Just get down and try to figure something out before you pick another car. Okay. And also another thing that you can do, or something that I've done, is when you get another phone, try and get a privacy phone cover. It's a new kind of phone cover that has come, so the next person sitting by you wouldn't be able to see what you're looking at. So when you're holding the phone this way, you're looking at it, the person sitting here will see it very dark, like a black screen, literally. So I think with that kind of screen, if somebody is being passing, or if they're not close to you and they are passing at a distance to target you, they wouldn't see that light pop on your face. If you understand what I'm saying, they won't see that light pop on your face. So it will help them not to know that you're on your phone, or it's a phone that you're holding. I just don't want this to happen to anybody, because it's really, really sad. Like, I don't even think that I can even cry again, because that day I cried all my cry. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, I just took my bath, crying in the bathroom in my room. It was crazy. So immediately I go home. I actually, fortunately for me, I have a top laptop. So I just logged into Instagram, and then I texted YouTubers that I know that they've had the experience of their phones being stolen, and a few others who haven't had that experience that I know of. So I texted them like how can I recover from this situation, because I'm going crazy with my content that I've lost. And then they told me, listen, there's not much you can do because it has already happened, you know. And truly, there's not much you can do. And this brings me to the backup situation. Currently, because of the content I do, my backup is full. So I'm supposed to be able to back up to my laptop, or get a external disk, and then you back up your content on it, which I haven't got at the moment still. I think I should get that, but I know it's expensive. I don't know if I can do that on a pen drive, or maybe just on my laptop. So with a situation like that, try save to your laptop or your external drive. Yeah, that's it. So I'd even go for a wedding that had pictures to post on Instagram, my business. So I was not even able to log into my business for a while, which is so bad. Like, this thing really affected me. It's just crazy. I just wanted you guys to know why I've been MIA, why I've not been online or posted any video or anything on my community. This was the reason, but now I think I'm back. I'll just try to edit the videos that I've got. Unfortunately for me, I was able to travel back to the place to get a few of the videos that I lost. Yeah, so I'll just try and edit them. If you know anybody that can help me with editing my videos, just simple editing, who won't take much cost for that, please let me know. And yeah, that's basically it. Kindly subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, your experience, if your phone has been taken before, what you think of people whose phone gets snatched, and how do you caution yourself when you are walking in the streets of Accra or your country. Yeah, just let me know your experience. Let's communicate. Stay tuned on my channel for amazing videos, and thank you for staying by my side on my channel. Subscribe, like, comment. See you in my upcoming videos. Bye. Funny enough, in the beginning of this year when I was setting my goals, I wrote 50K. I don't even didn't know how I was planning to reach that 50k. That was just crazy. That's just by the way. But